Yowzers, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new series called Tons of WWE Toys Unboxed or something, a spiritual successor to most WWE toys ever unboxed. I got a few figures that I need to take out of the package, nothing crazy, it's not like over 100, it's just like 12 or something. So this is the WWE Extreme Team Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy return to WWE at WrestleMania playset. It includes 2 championship titles, which we're seeing in their exclusive debut right here. The first Matt Hardy Elite figure in tons and tons of years, which let's get it over with right now that it's out of the packaging. Look at that face. I think sculpture wise it's good, but some reason his teeth aren't painted that well. Maybe you can see that if I move it out a little more, move the camera closer. Oops. Hopefully it'll focus so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, that doesn't look that good. Torso's alright, although I think he's a little wider, but I'm going to say this is totally fine. I do like the detail on the printing of the pants. Are these the type of pants he wears? Are there these pockets? Someone let me know in the comments. I'm not 100% sure if that's true to character or if that's just a sculpt they were using, but overall this is like a pretty good Matt Hardy figure. Yeah, he looks crazy, and I think everyone will enjoy it in their set. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 ladders, so you can definitely have some fun play set moments with these 2 tall ones. I know that the tall ladders are pretty rare to get nowadays, so if you're looking for some tall towers of ladders, this is the set to get. And then Jeff Hardy, they are pouring out the Jeff Hardy figures like it's unlimited supply of Jeff Hardy figures now that he is back with the company. And this is Jeff Hardy. I'm gonna point out that I don't like how they used like the Dean Ambrose mold pretty much for this figure and just painted this all black. I think they should have used like a t-shirt mold or something, because this isn't exactly how it looked, but the face I think is incredible. You can definitely see the Mr. Hardy in there, and it's like some really kind of fun, cool details, and I'm digging this. You know, it's they did a good job with it, Mattel, and he has his tats on his neck, which is a nice thing to see, and cool stuff, guys. And then of course the championship titles making their debut in this video. Oh man, look how gold they are because they're silver. Beautiful, beautiful championship titles. You know that they're red because of Sheamus and his hair. And then we also had another Jeff Hardy figure from WWE Basic Series 57, and it says Reborn by Fate. He was reborn by... What does that even mean? Reborn by Fate. How can someone be reborn by fate? That's like saying reborn by pasta, guys. All right, now this one, the face is the same, I think. Slight difference of paint work that lends me to say that the playset version is a little better. I think it's in the eyes for me that you can tell the difference, but oh gosh, look at that shoulder right there. It's totally a different tone. So out of like, this is matched to this shoulder, but then this shoulder is totally this is a botched job if I ever saw one. But yeah, that does not look good, that shoulder there. And he has his classic wraps on his arm and stuff, and some sweet tattoos on the back, and it's like the Hardy logo on his back. This is freaking cool. And as an accessory, he just comes with a plastic shirt. So yeah, that's not like the most exciting set, but it's nice if you don't have a Jeff Hardy. But I think the playset one's a better bargain than this one. This one's a little A little boring, but it does have shirtless Jeff Harvey, so you can do that. And then, of course, it has like this picture of him or something if you want to look at that picture, but includes entrance shirt. Should have included a lot more for that, Mattel. Let's keep moving on, though. Alright guys, and here's my favorite basic figure ever released of Jeff Harvey. I'm just kidding, guys. This is not a basic figure of Jeff Hardy. This is literally the entrance great Jeff Hardy. And you can see it says there. Some people might recognize this figure because it's kind of a re-release of the Elite One Jeff Hardy, which was only released in like 2 stores. One was a Mattel retail store. I don't know when that was. And a lot of people have bootleg versions, and I've seen some people do some comparisons and stuff like that and reviews and calling them the Elite One, but I don't think that's a fair comparison because they do own bootlegs, and because they own bootlegs, and those, even though they might look good, they're not the real deal. So I don't think you can really compare a bootleg to the authentic thing. Bootlegs sometimes are better. I know some people like third-party toys. Hint, hint. But this is Jeff Harvey, and here he is, ladies and gentle sirs, and gentle dudettes, and gentlemen, and this is his base. It says Jeff Hardy. You press that button, it plays his theme song. I'm not going to do that because I don't want copyright infringement to happen. Okay, and here is the figure. What is this strand doing right in the middle there? I'm not liking that, what I'm seeing there. But what's cool about this is that the shirt design is sleeveless, so you can see his shoulders and stuff like that, which cool. And he has just basic black and white on his sleeves. His fingernails are painted. Let's take the shirt off though, because I'm sure that's what you guys want to see, because I'm like the last person ever to review this figure, but whatever. And here he is without his shirt on, and zoom in and you can see some quality mistakes. I bet there weren't said mistakes on the original version of this figure. Also, I'm seeing some differences in the tonality right there. I think that's on purpose though. I don't think that's a flaw. And then these streaks in the hair, it just looks like they did something. Overall, like, this isn't the coolest Jeff Hardy figure I've seen. I've seen him with a lot cooler face paint, but maybe someone knows, like, this is a really important time for Jeff Hardy or something. But for me, it's kind of cool to have what should have been released years ago in my collection now. And by in my collection, I mean toys that my dad is going to take away from me in like 2 minutes. So let's move on to some basics. And by basics, I mean teeny mates. These are sent to me from my good pal, D21 Beast. Follow him on Facebook. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him on Hulu and YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube, his Twitch. He is TBE, the best ever. Rob Pollock, he does toy reviews too. And here is the big hog, Roman Reigns. Boo. Hiss. Cool. And then who else did we get in here? We got, oh yeah, Macho Man. And then I lost it. But we have another set, so let's get right to the news. As, what's his name? Keemstar says. If you guys get that, that's a YouTube reference. And we have a Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin 316 says, I'm a teeny meeny mini mate. And then this is Dolph Ziggler, I think. I really have no idea. It's either Dolph Ziggler or Bobby the Brain Heenan. I don't know why one of them was wrapped and the other one wasn't, but let's check it out. Okay, was it Dolph Ziggler or Bobby the Brain? It literally doesn't say. And now for a basic, really. This is Kurt Angle, Basic Series 83. These should be hitting stores. now, so if you see something you like, you can definitely head out to your store and hopefully find it. I'm not a big fan of these suited figures because I always feel like the suits appear way too big on the people, but I think for Kurt Angle it actually works really well because he always seems like his clothes don't fit him or something, and because the sleeves are of the suit, you can't really take off the jacket or anything, which is a bummer, and this is a basic new articulation, so there you go. Here's his face. It definitely looks like Kurt Angle. If you don't see it, then you don't see it. And now here is Triple H. This might be the first time we're getting a Triple H in the new articulation schematic. So what you see is what you get. And what you get is hidden articulation, so you don't actually see it because it's hidden by the elbow pad. But this is just like a basic Triple H figure. We've seen Triple H figures before. This is nothing really to write home about. But if you need a Triple H figure, you can certainly pick this one up. And then we're continuing on with Alicia Fox. She hasn't received a figure in so long, so it's a real bummer that her next up is in the new articulation scheme. Like always, I don't think they got her face as correct as I would have liked to have seen it, or her attire as cool as I would have liked to seen it. If it were me choosing the attire for her, I would have done her sailor outfit, but we are stuck with this. What do you guys think of this? Are you okay with this or whatever? Also, I'm like, these molds, dude, like for real? Ugh. Whatever, Mattel. Oops. Did I tin for some more basics? Hey guys, what's your favorite type of vegetable as this party train keeps rolling on? This is Big Lass, 100% Bad Lass, Becky Lynch. Watch out, guys. This face is pretty scary on this one, so spooky warning ahead here. But this is another lady figure, and it's from series number Who Cares? And she is, this is a very weird torso where there's not that torso movement, so it's very disconcerting. The face is very scary, in my opinion. I don't think they did a good job capturing her essence or beauty. I think that this is too spooky for me. And then here is the rest of the body, and it's like, gosh, they really don't do anything nowadays for the women. It's like women revolution my butt, because these figures aren't very revolutionary. They're backwards lutionary or whatever that's called. I'm not a big wordsmith. So there you go. That's Becky Lynch. And here is Luke Harper. They missed the boat with this guy, Series 82, because he is now known as the Mr. Luke Bludgeon. And the face, it's kind of weird. He doesn't have his bald spot, and that beard's huge. I think that kind of looks stupid. I don't think it looks good at all. This is probably my least favorite Luke Harper figure ever released. This body, it's like not right for him either. He's like super jacked. Yeah, this is like someone. This is like fan art, Luke Harper cosplayer or something. This is trash. That's an awful figure. Worst 2018 confirmed. Here's Schinsky Nakamura. This is, again, look at that face. He's looking like, oh my gosh. He's looking pretty derp there with those derp eyes. But why does his face look so awful? But the pants look alright, and the torso looks like Shinsuke, so there you go. It's an okay figure, ruined by some derp face essence, with one eye being printed far larger than the other, so looking very derp. But we got some more Shinskis right here for us to check out. Schinsky Nakamura, for everyone that doesn't understand that this is like a Tommy classic for me to say the names incorrectly. It's kind of like how Grimm's Toy Show always says the names different. I do too, but not trying to be like him. It evolved because I didn't know whether Nia Jax was actually Nia Jax or not, and Finn Balor was actually Finn Bella. So here's a Strong Style, has a Rive shirt, and here is Balor. They're really busting out a lot of shirts with these figures. And here he is, like 2 steps away from cutting a dab. So there you go. He's cutting it right here. Sick dab, bro. Sick dab. TJP would be envious. And here's that cringe face yet again. It's all right, but it's like, come on, guys. And why is that weird glossy segment up there on top? It's like they glued the hair on, I'm assuming, and didn't do that well of a job, because I can see the top portion of his head, if you can see what I'm talking about right there. Ooh, they didn't glue it in exactly perfectly. Nothing's perfect. That makes Tommy a unhappy baby. Okay, so then, yeah, that's Schinsky, and he comes with like that stuff there, so if you want to do a backdrop, you can look at that all day long, and it's cool. Cool. Alright guys, I got some more basics. Here's AJ Styles in an attire we haven't actually seen yet, so I'm excited to check it out. The head is, again, the AJ Styles head that I'm not so sold on, but it's one of those where it's like I keep seeing it, so I'm kind of sold on it. And here are hands painted color red, so they seem like gloves, but they're still not putting his decal in there. Stardust could have it. Why can't AJ Styles? There he is with 3 tattoos. Well, 1, 2. Well, I don't know. How is this 1 tattoo, or is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is this 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know, guys. But I think this attire is like really nice. I'm not a big enemy of it, surprisingly. I think that for AJ Styles figures, you could do a lot worse with it. And Mattel did a nice job, and we also got some nice little knee pads. So Mattel, good job with this figure. I give it a round of applause. Thank you, Mattel! Okay, I got some more figures going on. It's the RK Viper, Randy K. Orton. What's your favorite vegetable if you didn't answer me yet? Mine's carrots. In college, people thought I only ate carrots because I would always come to class with carrots. True facts, baby. Okay, here's Randy Orton. I think the face looks good. Hey, remember that time when he was balding, then he got plugs? I think he got plugs, and now he's not, so I don't know what I think of Randy Orton with long hair. Here he is with tattoos. Unfortunately, there is a discrepancy between the tonality of his tones. So the skin tone isn't perfect there. So if anyone like me strives for perfection in a world of impurities, you will realize that this is exactly what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, and it says hashtag out of nowhere. Gotta have a cringy thing on the back of the shirt. So there you go. It says Orton. Okay, I got more figs. All right, time to finish off this video with some elites. Here is Baron Corbin featuring the Money in His Bank, which, if you guys didn't know, your boy TTT Tommy's Toy Travels, although on certain websites I am Tommy Toys Travel. Nope, that's incorrect. But I am Tommy's Toy Travel or Tommy Toy Travels. This is Baron Corbin. And yes, I was at the Boston TD Bank North Garden when this guy cashed in his briefcase and lost. But here we go. Here's the briefcase. Zoom in so you can see the texture quality there. No texture pops I'm seeing there. And there's the new WWE logo, so this is a nice sculpt there. This is the second Baron Corbin figure we got. I think that this is not as good as the previous Elite figure. My bad. Let me correct it because he's skinny legs now. What happened? Was he always skinny legs or something? I don't know. But again, they're killing it with the sculpt. I will say they're like all in when they make these Baron Corbin figures. But for some reason, I'm feeling like Marvel Legends-esque plastic with this knee. So one thing I loved about Mattel is that they didn't use the crappy plastic that Hasbro would use with Marvel Legends, but seems like nowadays Mattel are deciding to go down that route too. So I don't know what to say, guys. This is not the type of quality I expect from Mattel's already crappy quality. Hopefully this is just on this Baron Corbin figure, but I'll check out some other figures. And he comes with a shirt. Maybe that's why they're releasing so many of these shirts, the sleeveless shirts too, that they have to compensate somewhere. So it's the degradation of plastication. And next up, it is 10-10-10 TY Dillinger. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments what your favorite number is, but let me know what your favorite vegetable is if you haven't already, because this is Ty Dillinger. I was super hyped when this figure was announced, and am I super hyped to have it in my collection? Hi, as the Japanese would say, for yes, he's wearing his 10 entrance vest. There were a lot more snazzy elements, which you can see on the back of the packaging. I don't like when that happens, like you get the packaging and it looks so cool in the actual attire, and then you take out the figure and it's like, they just made it black. Oh well. But yeah, I think the face really works for him. You can take off the vests easily, I'm hoping. I don't actually know because I just opened it. You guys just saw the opening mint of said figure. And here it is being... Okay, so yes, there you go. And let me check the plastic. All right, this seems a bit better than Baron Corbin, I think, this plastic. So hopefully that was a one-time deal. But yeah, this is... Well, what's up with his neck, though? Yeah, maybe I'm not feeling that, but whatever. It's a pretty good Ty Dillinger figure if you need a Ty Dillinger Elite. Too bad that he came... And what has he done? I literally have no freaking idea. Okay, now Scotty too Hotty. I got a good friend named Scotty, and he is too Hotty. And ironically, he's from Westbrook, Maine. That's like 20 minutes from me because I live in Manchester, New Hampshire. I am a landscaper named Lance. And here is Scotty too Hotty wearing a sick hat like I'd have on my Facebook profile, but he had to cut off the top of it so his weird hair could fit in there. And like, should I change my haircut for Tinder guys and make it look like that? Just leave in the comments yes, no. Someone could make a sick Joey Ryan with this head, I bet. Ooh. Okay, let's put this hat back on, the sick camo. Oh man, camo's back in, boys. Look at this shirt. That's a jacket or a shirt. And on the back it says Hotty 2, which is funny because he's Scotty 2 Hotty, not Scotty Hotty 2. Hotty 2 Scotty or something, but I gotta get this jacket on before... But I am rambling. It's not a TTT video unless I ramble some nonsense, am I right? I'm afraid of the silence, guys. If I stop talking, I'm afraid that people will stop watching said videos. But people will probably stop watching because of my stupid commentary. So it's a lose-lose situation. But yo, this is like some Blade Runner shiz going down here with these glasses. And then you put on this hat and it's like far out, dude. You go to art school or something with that. And it's like, yippers. Let me try and get this on a little better. Yep, there you go. It's Scotty the Hottie. You know, I was really excited for this figure, but I think those glasses are a little too much for me. I don't think glasses ever really work for figures. Let me know in the comments if you guys have ever had a figure where glasses actually work. And then here is a Toys R Us exclusive, first time in the line, Virgil flashback. This was supposed to be a New York Comic-Con exclusive. I remember going to the Toys R Us booth with DGDX Animation, my good friend, to try and pick up this figure, but alas, they didn't have it ready for New York Comic-Con. So what was the point of me attending New York Comic-Con other than making sick videos and connections and meeting Loogie PS3 and some other guy, like someone from New York or something. And yeah, he took a picture of us or something. But this is Virgil. He has a lot of pasta money or something. I forget what he calls it, but I think that this face is very nice. He's looking very ripped. And first time ever, I think. Nope. That's I thought this was supposed to come off, but it's just ripped. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I was going to be really excited that you could take this off. Can you? No, you can't. You can't. It looks like they wanted to do that. But It's not. And this is a beautiful silver suit. It's Virgil. And then you can't have a Virgil figurine, doll, as some people hate to say, without a Virgil convention sign. I remember a convention I went to that Virgil was there, and he had a sign that said Ted DiBiase and Virgil. And Ted DiBiase wasn't even at that show, but Virgil was. And I talked to him a little, actually. I didn't know much about wrestling. I thought it was pretty stupid at that time in my life. I know, guys, we all made mistakes in our youth, but I thought he was a pretty cool guy. And everyone loved the wrestlers at that convention, actually. They're really down to earth and really cool. So, as an outsider, then, to know that wrestlers were cool, I kind of wanted to be like, man, I want to be into wrestling because everyone's so cool. But alas, it took me to graduate art school to realize performance art. And speaking of performance art and fashion, I once tweeted at Tommy Toy Travels is my Twitter and Instagram that Mattel should make the Seth Rollins attire. And although I don't think they captured it perfectly, I think it's pretty good. Someone in the comments of one of my videos said that they fixed the Seth Rollins skinny leg syndrome. I don't think so. I think these are still the skinny legs, but I could be totally wrong. But I'm pretty sure these are still skinny legs. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that face. I think that face is pretty cringe. Like it's representing a cringe moment. So if you guys need a representation of cringe, there you go. That's a figure representation right there. So classic. And it comes with this flame. I think it would have been nicer if they did like some clear plastic or something, kind of like Hasbro did, but this is what we got instead. And yeah, it's all right. It's an all right figure. They did a lot of sculpting there, which is nice to see. I enjoy when they do sculpting, although this is not new sculpting. This is, because you can feel it. And then on the back, it's not closed because even the people in the factories can't even close these shirts because they're a pain in the buttocks, or glutes, as DDP would say. And check it out. We got a belt. We got a sculpted belt, boys and girls. Okay, guys, these were like all the Mattel figures I've had, because it seems like Mattel reviews are done for today. So thank you for watching said video. If you enjoyed, hit that like button and I'll catch you guys next time. See you. Cut.